What's poppin', Go Gang? It's your boy Goku back with another video. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you for tuning in. Go Gang, Green Wall. If you guys are tuning in, I appreciate you guys for tuning in as well. Today we've got episode. Damn, what episode is this? I hate how they're not linking it anymore. Roger, you gotta hop on that, man. Throw on some episode numbers up in this biatch. I believe this is episode 4. Yes, this is episode 4 of the process. OpTic Gaming, documentary series, docu-series, whatever you want to call it. This one is centered around our boy MANIAC, who recently just got out of rehab. He's been dealing with addiction, and I believe in this episode he's just gonna open up and talk about his experiences and shit. So without further ado, Go Gang, let's hop straight into the video. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy the video, please leave some feedback, drop a comment, drop some comment. I said drop some comments and drop some comments. Drop a like, drop some comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you do enjoy the commentary or whatever it may have been. The link to the original video will be down in the description below for you guys to check it out for yourselves with no interruptions. Might break this into 2 parts, I'm not sure. It is a somewhat of a lengthy one, 30 minutes long, so let's just hop straight to it. But just sit back, relax, try to do as much commentary. But this is just a reaction, you know, just watching it with you guys, you know. The following video contains content discussing depression, the use of drugs, and other adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
I talk about it every day.
What about these things up here? What the fuck is this what they are? Why are they chopped in half?
This is gonna be a real episode, boys. It's gonna be a tough episode to watch. But thankfully our boy Maniac is doing way better now. And what's crazy, and I'm speaking to the Green Wall fans at this point. To be honest, I never noticed like Maniac like having really bad issues. Like the OpTic boys always, you know, they were good at hiding what they did behind closed doors. But after he first opened up about it, and he was talking about how he was out of it during some of the trivias, and I went back to watch some of the old ones where he was, you know, dealing with addiction and shit, you could notice what they were talking about. Like, he was out. I think they're gonna show clips in this episode, so I'm gonna just shut up and let you guys check it out for yourselves.
Bye, old life.
Yeah. Like, when I first saw that, I didn't notice anything.
I don't think I could
wrong
ever
with
go
him.
into anywhere for 30 days without any internet or any contact with the outside world.
What's good, YouTube? Maniac here.
What's up, man? How'd it go in there? Your seatbelt's on? Your seatbelt's not on. Oh, shit. Safety first, then teamwork.
Day 1, I go into detox. I don't know if I told you, but I took Xanax.
Right before you got
Right before I got in there.
You did.
And so I basically went in, slept, and then day 2, I started having like a panic attack.
Okay.
And I was like, what the? And I started bitching to the nurses, and I felt I had to apologize the next day.
I'm pretty sure they're used to something like that, but why? Like, you started having a panic attack.
I was throwing like a temper tantrum because I was like, there's absolutely nothing to do. I'm staring at my ceiling. Like, how does someone pay like this amount of money and there's literally nothing to do? Like, there's no TV to distract me. There's no nothing. And I was just fucking bitching to them, kind of like freaking out.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, this one guy just came in. He seems pretty cool. And you can go talk to him in the TV room. I was like, there's a TV room? No one told me this shit. And so I ended up meeting this guy. We became like good friends, and it actually became like a pretty good time.
Hello, my name is Nick Maniac Kirshner. Wait, my name's Nick Maniac Kirshner. What else? Currently a member of OpTic Gaming, and I have been a professional Halo player / content creator / entertainer for quite some time now.
Top below, top below.
Get out.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got two. Other guy.
Hell yeah, they're giving us some old Maniac clips. Hell yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Got Trent.
Okay, what's up?
I got Hold up, is that someone at my window?
Cut out.
One shot pit. He's third.
Bro, I fucking love Maniac. Oh, dude. He's hilarious. I love the dude.
Fine. I am king.
I was a pro Halo player for 2008 to pretty much 10 years. I won 2 events during my time. I worked my way up in the pro Halo rankings. Eventually got an offer from OpTic Gaming. I asked them if I join, and now, am I gonna be able to move into the team house?
One day, Mike out of nowhere says, "Hey, Maniac's gonna come and stay here and live here." And I'm like, "No, the fuck he's not." And he's like, I already told him and he's already driving. And I'm like, what? Why? Anyway, the dude moves in. What I didn't realize is the amount of work that he was gonna put in for that particular time that he was there. And immediately he hit the ground running, right? Like he started to do all the contents, all the videos, all the vlogs. He started to do everything that you're supposed to do the second that you land in OpTic. And he had like incredible ideas. Like I don't know, it was weird the way
his
they came
videos
in.
at first
It was not
he was
traditional
killing
the way
it.
that I like to do things, certainly.
Yeah, when
When
he first joined OpTic, bro, he was killing the game. Like his content was hilarious. It was good. And then so he just started derailing, unfortunately.
A lot of good videos, a lot of good vlogs, but that second half, Nick always talks about how 2017 was like the worst year for him.
That shit was sad.
It's very straightforward, the way that I like to do it. I don't like to waste anyone's time. I'm just like, look, this is what's happening. This team is up for grabs. If I'm able to get it, you have to step down. I gave you 2 years. I gave you everything that you needed. And more importantly, you have to be supportive of this new transition of Halo.
Like I said before, the best way I could describe it's like fucking divorcing your wife that you love after fucking 15 years, but you just know it's not gonna work out anymore.
If you love OpTic and you want to continue to support Halo, you have to be okay with this decision. I'm not kicking you out. You can stay here as a content creator. You can do anything and everything.
He ended up hating the Scuff House. He went on a crazy H1Z1 kick for a while, but then he went on a crazy music kick, and he never streamed, and he only made music. And that's when Hex would bust into his room and vlog him, and he was tired of all that and got caught up in kind of like a cycle that I think he was just lost for a little bit. And the hard part is you're forced into retirement, then you're supposed to be a content creator, so then you are kind of dealing with all that, and then on top of it, the OpTic fans at the time, especially like the Reddit, they were ruthless towards him. I mean, saying he was lazy and a waste of space in OpTic in the house, and a waste for OpTic. That's a lot for people to go through whenever you've been doing something your entire life and you're kind of forced out of it, and then forced into doing something else, and you don't live up to other people's standards.
30 days. So what do you know about the world?
Damn, if I'm keeping it a bug, I never been one to read many comments and shit, or the Reddit, I'm barely getting started on Reddit. Actually finally made an account. But that's neither here nor there, as my boy Hex would say. But I never saw much of the hate for Nick, to be honest. I thought the OpTic fans loved him. I mean, obviously, when he stopped creating content, like I would understand that the fans would get frustrated that he's not uploading, but I never saw much of the hate. But I mean, yeah, it just sounds tough, bro. Imagine a bunch of random people online shitting on you for no reason.
Nothing.
Okay, so
I don't know shit.
did you Formal wanted to be here, but he streamed late. He wanted to come. He's like, yo, let me come with you to go pick him up. And I'm
Man,
like,
that would have been crazy. If Formal would have just popped out of nowhere. What?
Formal's like loving it here because.
Wait, Formal lives here now?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
No, he just got here. Like when you, I think it was like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like 3 days after you went in, he came in. Dashy lives here now too. So we have the whole team.
So who's our team? I forgot. My memory's fried.
It's all right. It's Formal, Dashy, Scum, and Parasite.
Shut
Oh,
the fuck up.
And boy. Like, are you good? Like, did that work?
Yeah. I learned a lot because I would take insane amounts. And I didn't really understand how other people didn't have to.
Yeah.
And basically, like, just hits my brain differently than most people. Like, whenever I take it, I get such a craving to just take more. And I was like, huh, that makes sense. Do people know what I took?
So Adderall and Xanax, right?
Adderall and Xanax. Lots and lots of Adderall and Xanax.
Damn, Roger, this shaky ass
What about- is
camera,
your house
boy. What is he
clean?
doing?
Clean of drugs?
Yeah.
No.
Alright. I'm gonna walk
Hey.
in there with you.
Okay.
So again, I don't want to control your fucking day, but
I'm down for whatever.
okay, let's
I'd
go.
rather, like, distract or, like,
Yeah.
you know, be busy. I can't believe it's been 30 fucking days. I really didn't think I'd last.
A whole month alone. Somewhat,
I was like, I gotta
alone.
think of some way to get out. I can manipulate my way out of it.
And
But then I gave up on that idea because I knew it was,
take left at the gate and then first left.
Because I
Take
knew
left
it was
at the
you.
gate.
the fuck? I got logged out? Did I get hacked?
You got hacked.
Dude. Should I get a haircut?
A little bit, a little off the front.
A little off everything.
Little.
He doesn't even fucking remember me.
Yeah, he does. He just fucking is a pussy. Fuckheads.
Fucking hex.
Where am I supposed to put him?
We going home. We going home, Dean. Oh, my little baby. You're so much better than a dog.
No.
Oh, baby.
Look at that solidarity.
Yeah, I said I was grabbing all this
forgot
stuff.
it. Oh, did you get him a toy?
Yeah, he fucks with this thing heavy. He hits that ping pong ball around like it's nothing.
I heard he sleeps with you now.
Yeah, he's gonna miss me.
Yes. I fucking pick him up in the crate, and he just doesn't even look at me. He's
just,
like, "Man, shit cat." Nice pants, man.
Jim?
Jersey Mike's.
What the fuck is Hitch wearing, bro? Hitch always be wearing some wild shit.
Alright, I'll text you, right?
Is your setup?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
This is how cracked out I was. I was taking apart PCs,
You were building them and shit?
trying to do something. I don't even know what I was doing.
You know there's leftover food in there, but
This thing smells.
no, I'm not. You would have smelled. It's fucking crazy.
Junior, you're home.
Well,
Go, Junior, go.
oh, so you keep them out, like you don't hide them.
See, it's not even that much.
Let me see. I don't know what they look like. You're not gonna look at them. What the fuck is this? What they are? Well, the good thing is that you left some shit in there from last time you took it. What are you, fromage?
Damn. Respect to Maniac. This shit must be hard. After doing this shit for for as long as he was doing it, and then just going to rehab, coming out, and being like, "Fuck it, I need a fresh start," and just throwing everything away. Respect.
You think or you know?
Goodbye. Goodbye, old life.
So after all this thing goes down and we flush it and he's doing well, he starts to come into the studio, while at the same time we're sort of trying to get him to move from downtown Dallas to up here in Frisco, so he can have, like, you know, an easier time being around people, an easier time, you know, sort of being here. It's just like the vibes here have become so much better. You know, he's back to being what he was, and I'm happy about that, right? I'm happy that he's there for the COD team when the COD team is just chilling and whatever. And I'm glad that Formal's here for him when he's just chilling or whatever. So
AA meeting.
stay strong. You got this shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. I'll just be here. I was gonna go for the full hug and everything, and I was.
He looks tired as shit.
Wait, what was our handshake? Wait,
That was it.
what?
A control hit through. A control started.
Yo, top hole, one shot. Top hole, one shot.
That's cap. They're not playing.
Front B2. How about playing?
God, fucking.
Stuff across the fucking map. What the fuck? That's tilting, dude. Bro.
Goodness, bro. How did we scam our D like that?
Dude, that shit must suck. Losing and then just being recorded, bro. Just fucking Roger or Matt staring at you with a camera, and you're pissed. Oh, that shit must suck.
Sucks. Like, those maps are so close, and like just little things fucked us the whole time. That's so annoying.
Well, you killing a vibe before the game is not as worse as this vibe.
Well, that's why I'm saying we just hit front. Yeah, no, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just fucking front.
Fuck you, ads.
Should I? When do I jump into this? Obviously, my mind state and mental health has always been, I guess, sort of not necessarily a rocky road. Well, a rocky road, but I don't put it on others. If people know me, they know, like, the funny Nick, the funny MANIAC. But
Yeah, of course.
I've been, and I always have been, sort of battling depression and anxiety since my mom told me I had anxiety when I was 6. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. Even in school in like 8th grade, I was voted like class clown. So I always had some kind of way of dealing with the anxiety. But yeah, as I got older, things would get more severe. I was experiencing with like benzos and pills probably in like 2011. And then I joined OpTic and moved there in like 2015. And I never abused them like that. It was just a downward spiral of like, okay, well, I'm gonna take this amount of Adderall to scrim. Oh, I don't feel it as much as I want to. Take more. Okay, we're done scrimming. Let me start taking Xanax to go to sleep. So it really just started becoming a problem at the end of Halo 5. It really became an issue when we moved from Chicago to here. Any amount of money I got was spent on drugs. I had the like highest prescription you could get for Adderall. No person should be prescribed that much to take a day. But I had that, and then on top of that, I'm buying like 4 times that much to take along with it. And I'm buying Xanax on top of it, and just on days or nights that I don't have that stuff, it's like I'll drink alcohol or we'll go out, or even if I do go out and drink alcohol, I'm tired because I've been up for 2 days, so I'll take more and I'll mix everything together, and it just spiraled into a every single day sort of an unhealthy thing. If I did go without it, it'd be like 2 weeks max, and then I sort of just fall back into it, and it became such a norm for me that like my norm was being high, and people were just used to that high, chill kind of personality. People just didn't know how bad it was. One day there were many nights where I just didn't care if I died. I would take so much where my heart's just beating out of my chest, crying on my bedroom floor, like sitting Indian style crying. I just like honestly didn't care if I died.
So about a month and a half ago.
Bro, this Huntsman pre-show was really good, man. When Maniac rejoins.
I think we acquired a player from the Mutineers. It went unseen. It went unnoticed. And his name is Maniac Kirshner.
Oh, has that happened?
Yeah, happened last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
We acquired your contract from the Mutineers about a month ago.
Hex is the
and
best,
we were supposed
bro.
to announce it last week, but you sketched and you didn't show up. So this week, today, welcome to the Huntsman.
Welcome
man.
to the Huntsman, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're a part of us now.
What the fuck?
Welcome back home, man.
Yo, what's up, bro?
So wholesome, bro. That should make me like definitely get my feelings too. Cause Maniac was a big part of OpTic, like
And I mean, at that point,
at the Scuff House and the
I knew
60/50.
I think one thing he said to me before he left is he looked at me and he said, "You don't even fucking know." And I was like, "What don't I know?" But even looking at him then, it felt like a stranger because I hadn't talked to him in so long.
They had no idea how like fucked up I was. I joined them. I know they're recording content like once or twice a week, show up for a few hours. So I'm like, all right, here we go again. I just got to show up on these days, and then I can take on my days of not going, or I can like make up some excuse.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know he was in like living alone for fucking 7 months while he was on the Mutineers and shit. That's crazy. I forgot about that little time period. When did he leave OpTic? Oh, he left OpTic when Infinite, all that bullshit happened. Yeah. When they lost OpTic, basically.
To not go, or I don't feel good, or whatever. Just seriously looking into my mental health. Probably gonna put on a podcast, make this tea, take all these vitamins. What secret vitamins in there? Chug a shit ton of water. They put me on the schedule, I don't show up. They put me on the schedule for like the next day, I don't show up. They're calling me, I'm not answering.
But he did finally show up a few times. I remember the first time he showed up, him and Seth and I did like a 3-way trivia.
No one knows who that is.
So
you obviously know who that is. I'm thinking singer.
A singer, but these are famous athletes. And just how out of it he was, I
can't believe I didn't notice.
Like my heart rate for the rest of the entire day and the next day was just pounding because all I could think of is, you know, this is my brother. Like this is my guy. I spent almost all of my time with at a house, and I didn't even know who
That
he was.
CS:GO house was dope.
To say how real it was, and I haven't told anyone this besides people in rehab, but I was always scared to buy a gun because at like my lowest moments of 2020, like I was afraid I would just be so low and just shoot myself in the head. And that's like a serious, that was like a serious
Damn, it should give me chills, bro.
For me. And then just how like, that's how much of like a fucked up mental space I was. Like I was actually afraid to get a gun because I was afraid I was gonna shoot myself in the head just on like one of those nights where I'm just crashing and just like don't know what to do with myself.
I was texting him, how are you doing? Like, what are things like, you know, over there? And is everything okay? He texted me back and said, yeah, man, like, I was really anxious and really nervous, so I tried to take this, you know, pill to lower my anxiety, but I think I took too much. And I also hadn't slept in a couple days. So now I was like looking at him in his eyes, and he was looking through me.
But I was really just not trying to show up. I didn't want people to see how skinny I got. I didn't want the fans to see how skinny I got. I didn't want, you could just tell by looking at me.
I have a journal that my mom got me. And I remember specifically writing in that journal about Nick. And at the very end, I wrote, he better not fucking die. Like, that was where my head was if he dies, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. There was one day where he hadn't been on Steam for 7 days. And I was about to call the cops the next day.
It put a lot of things into perspective, right? Like, the worst case scenario came across my mind. Like, my heart's racing because I just don't want to see the worst. I don't want to experience the worst thing that could ever.
Quick little preference for you Go Gang. I've been following the OpTic boys for shit. I don't remember exactly when I first started rocking with them, but ever since I started rocking with them, I've been a brick. I've been a brick in the green wall, and I always will. You know, ride or die fan. So, you know, I grew up watching these people grew up and, you know, become successful, become who they are. I think probably from the first Team House, definitely from the first Team House, but I don't know how much further before the first Team House, you know? So yeah, like hearing all this shit from MANIAC, it's crazy, which is why I'm like really getting into it, really paying attention, just taking it in, because I've seen this company, I've seen this group of friends, I've seen this group of people grow for 7+ years, you know? So, you know, like, in a way, I know you green wall fans out there feel the same way. Like, we feel like we're a part of them in one way or another. So just taking all this shit in, I'm just glad MANIAC's doing better. For real, for real.
Whatever happened.
Hex basically pretty much got the hint of like he needs help, and he reached out to me, or he texted me one day when I was at like my lowest, probably the lowest of all time. I was crying every single night. That was probably like 2-3 months straight. I was just in the worst headspace ever. And Hex reached out to me one day. He's like, and he basically said, "Let me help you." And I responded. I was like, okay. I was like, I just felt like I was done. I was getting nothing out of it anymore. I felt like I used and abused and took the max amount I could possibly take, and I was still just fucking like bored. I was like totally unhappy. There was just no positives, no benefits from what I was doing.
I went to Nick and I'm like, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna put you into this fucking into this rehab place, and then I said, and then I'm gonna pick you up. So like, I'm gonna drop you off at the cleaners, and they're gonna give me a ticket, and then I'm gonna go pick you up.
Did the full thing, and that was probably the best thing I could have done.
I didn't have a single one.
No good memory?
Nope. I had my first experience of living with a female.
Here?
So no good memories. No, that's why I'm excited to get out of it. It's like, not bad memories, but like not positive memories.
Hey, fellow developers.
Going in. Like all the bullshit you see, which is 90% of this, I'm not gonna take. Any little thing you see around here, I'm just gonna leave here. I'll probably get fined or something.
Whether we do it today or, that's the beauty of.
It's my antidepressants. So.
Let's get started.
Where do we start? I don't have shit.
You really don't have any thought for sure you would have some furniture.
Some? But you have none.
You don't even have like.
I used to have a couch right here.
Until you.
But then I fucking.
A couch in the kitchen?
How I threw away my couch was I literally just put it outside my door and just left it there until they got it. What?
Okay.
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it.
We're gonna leave that in 2020. Leave all that energy behind.
That type of attitude.
Oh my gosh! The cat is in the corner of the closet.
Oh yeah. You scared them.
Wait, you left the cat there? What the fuck? Oh no, never mind. He's already out of rehab. 80 days sober.
That ain't gonna work. This is a little notebook I had. 2019 video ideas. The fall of OpTic J. Flycast. Texting content. Immortals buying OpTic. My mental state. Getting a girlfriend. Wow, and then I started at 2020. My 2019 was only about 1 page long. Should I keep this?
Little memento.
Yeah, nah.
Should have looked through it a little bit more. Just to see the way you're growing, Maniac.
Oh, shit. That works. Who cares? MANIAC out. Bro, low-key, driving this type of shit makes me like want to be like a bus driver. Yeah. Like I feel like a trucker. Oh my. No! No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Oh my god.
What the fuck did you do?
No, a fucking squirrel just. Oh my god. It was like up on the fucking sidewalk, and as I'm driving by, it looked at me and was like. Yeah, it's like a good feeling. It's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. Cause like living there was just toxic. Yeah. Mostly like just like the old memories, and like my apartment was like at this point like such a shithole where like I was just like, what's the point of like trying to fix it up and like make it look like nice or whatever. I just like completely gave up on it. Yeah. Be able to just like throw everything out. Just literally starting from scratch. Yeah, I'm doing a reset on my life.
Does he have a roommate? Does he have a roommate right now? Like after moving out?
Sorry guys,
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
come to lunch. I blew all my money on this.
Yeah, like this or something. I don't know.
Does he fit? He's gonna scrape that wood.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, but I might hit the fucking ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
But it obviously hit it, I heard it.
Nah, you're good, bro. Damn, we're gonna have to do a long ass walk.
Alright. Grab a box.
Yeah, he does.
No, it's not that. Oh, it would love it back here.
How's moving day, Nick?
It's gone pretty smooth so far. Can't complain. Can't complain. Wait a sec. Yeah, I can.
I think Junior's gonna love this.
Junior's gonna have a ball. Even he was telling me, like, get me out of there.
Yeah.
Bad vibes and shit. AKA, he said meow.
Today, while you're watching this, MANIAC has been sober for 90 days. I just can't
Good job,
believe
man.
the
Good
amount
job.
of support that I got. I figured I was planning the whole time in rehab. I'm like, when I get out, what am I gonna do? How am I? Because I always wanted to tell people. I've bought for years now. I don't think I could have chose a better time than now, and truly knowing I'm stopping, and I think people truly believing in me,
Maniac.
and all of their support because they truly believe in me. It's been. I just wanted to say I'm so grateful for it, so thankful for it. It really does.
Bro, that
make
shit gets me every
feel
time,
good,
bro.
Having
That shit was
just the
so
amount of
wholesome, so
support I do.
fucking
I am literally
emotional.
doing better than ever. In all aspects, my health is great. I'm doing yoga multiple times. I did a fruit cleanse for a juice cleanse for 5 days. I have pre-prepped meals in my brand new apartment, my brand new fridge. And that is all. That
That's
all came
dope.
from like you guys supporting me in my streams and over on YouTube. Like all of this is with the support of the Green Wall.
And I guess a closing thing that I would like to say is that you're not alone, right? If you're watching this and you're going through the same thing that Nick has been going through, you're not
listen
alone,
to Hex.
right? And if you feel alone, reach out to someone because it's your choice too. The island that you sit in by yourself, like you need to invite people to allow them to help you, right? People are not gonna see you as a burden. Help yourself and ask for help. We've seen it far too many times. I mean, earlier this year in the Call of Duty community, I think. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that you're not alone, and if you are, ask for help. Somebody will help, even if it's a stranger, even if it's a clinic, even if it's a group of people who are going through your stuff. Like, take the first step, and some people will start the marathon with you. They'll start that long journey with you, and we're still going through that journey. It's a journey that never ends. It's a journey that you deal with daily, which is why I know that now that he's out, like, this is something that we're sort of gonna have to all hold hands together and sort of go through it.
Yeah.
Everybody's aware of the situation. Everybody knows and celebrates how good he's been, but it all starts with him at the end of the day. So. I'm sure that Roger or somebody will put like all help information if you need help in the description down below. It's good to talk about problems openly. It's good to
down there.
bring that monster within you to the front, kick its ass, so you can become you again.
Bro, I used to fucking have that number memorized because of that one song by Logic. I never really thought about it like that, but I used to like really connect to that song back in high school, like end of high school. And think about it, like I never thought like I was down, but I mean, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, shit, I might have been down. I might have been, at a low point myself as well, because like that song just connected like heavily. I know it word for word from start to finish, and the phone number 1-800. I already forgot it because I haven't listened to it because I'm in a better headspace. Also, pay attention to the things you listen, pay attention to the things you watch, because it can have an effect on you as well. Everything you consume, everything you surround yourself around, it does affect you in one way or another, whether you realize it or not. Like MANIAC or other addicts, other people going through shit, like you might not realize it in the moment that you're going through shit or that you're down bad, but that's one of the toughest steps, is being aware and recognizing and telling yourself, you're like, yo, this ain't it, brother. So like Hex said, man, if you guys need any help, let me rewind it real quick. There's gonna be the number for you guys. If you ever feel yourself like MANIAC at the lowest of the lowest, don't do it. Do not ever take your own life, because whether you think about it or not, you're gonna affect so many other people with that small decision, with that dumb, not small decision, that's a big decision. Trying to take your own life, like, it's tough. I thank God that I haven't ever been, you know, at that point, and hopefully I never will be. But, you know, you just never know. One simply never knows. That's gonna be it for episode 4 of the process. If you guys didn't enjoy, not much commentary. I wanted to take it in. Like I said, I've been a ride or die fans from all these boys, all the OpTic boys, for 7+ years. So like, it's weird. It's weird to say that, but it's like an online family. It's like a family you don't know, and they don't know you. Like, they don't know most of the green wall, most of the fans, but there's definitely that connection. I mean, think about it. 7+ years just watching their content daily. And it wasn't just like, for example, quick little example. Scump, Maniac, Bose, Flamesword, Hitch, Hex. That's 6 people. Try to put it into perspective. If they're uploading daily or every other day, sharing their lives, sharing everything with you guys for 7+ years, that's how long I've been following them. So, you know, you definitely like grow connection. You know, if you're a real supporter, then you do grow connection to the people that you watch and support. That's all I want to say, man. Great episode. I'm proud of Maniac for opening up about all this shit to the fans, to the internet, and you know, just proud he's doing better. Go gang. That's been your boy Goku with another video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like, drop some comments, hit that subscribe button for more content. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay sane, spread love. Deuces. Love you guys.